If you like what I do on this channel, make sure to go to patreon.com/Ryoichi support for all the exclusive behind the scenes content and to support the channel. Links are in the description below. Let's get into the video.
I'm staying alive, I'm killing the journey, feel something brewing inside of me. You don't know the whole story, what I had to do and everybody doubted me. Yeah, I learned to stay strong. Concrete in the dirt I was raised on. Know how to put in work, grinding all day, you know it's game on. My skin is thick, yeah, it's tough. Running, yeah, we stay alive. Ain't gotta look nowhere else. All of this greatness inside.
I think we have all heard this quote from Teddy Roosevelt before. Hell, let's be honest, you typed in said quote into the YouTube search engine and a bunch of videos showed up just like this one. It doesn't take a genius to say that you're clearly on the right path to enlightenment by clicking on one of these types of videos. You clearly want to think ever more broadly and directly tap into the universe of human potential. This is a journey every man must take, and this direct quote from Teddy is usually one of the early stepping stones to said journey. Alongside everyone's favorite movie quotes they use for Sigma male mindset videos, if you're into that, this isn't the place for you. So check the ego at the door and let me truly enlighten you. Having debilitating asthma as a child, Roosevelt overcame by embracing a strenuous lifestyle. Exuberant personality and vast range of interests and achievements defined his cowboy lifestyle, truly owning a robust masculinity. Being homeschooled, as he began a naturalist avocation before attending Harvard College, he then manifested a reputation as learned historian and popular writer with the Naval War of 1812 in 1882. When he entered politics, Roosevelt became the leader of reform fraction of the Republican Party in New York State's legislature. Having been devastated psychologically from his first wife and mother dying on the same night he bought and operated a cattle ranch in the Dakotas. Once recuperated, he then was an assistant secretary of the Navy under President McKinley, and in 1898 helped a planned, highly successful naval war against Spain. He resigned to help form his famous Rough Riders. The unit fought the Spanish army in Cuba to great publicity, and in the same year became New York's governor. New York State Party leadership, however, disliked his ambitions, so they convinced McKinley to choose him as his running mate in the 1900 presidential election. They won by a landslide. Roosevelt assumed the presidency at the age of 42, the youngest person to ever achieve the position. As the leader of the progressive movement, he championed his square deal. Domestic policies began the construction of the Panama Canal, won the 1906 Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts in ending the Russo-Japanese War, making the first American to do so. After he won the election of 1904, he promoted the policies towards the left and made Taft his successor in 1908 presidential election. And that is where on Saturday, April 24, 1910 is where we get this speech at the Sorbonne of French. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who was actually in the arena. Teddy Roosevelt is such an interesting figure that a 10-hour mini documentary series could be made out of him alone. Truly one of the most inspiring presidents and figures in history, so no wonder then why so many men who are searching and longing for a better, more deeply meaningful life gravitate towards him. He truly embraced life and took life into his own hands, and this speech is a perfect example of such livelihood. He truly embraced the man in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives violently, who errs, who comes short again and again because there was no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deed, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end of triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold, timid souls who never know victory nor defeat. I actually written that video essay for my main channel. However, I now since defunct that channel and solely focusing on this channel here. My heart just wasn't in it anymore. Plus, I just want to close that chapter of my life and start a new one. Plus, all of the ideas that I can easily incorporate into these videos that was on my main channel, I can easily incorporate them onto here. And to be honest, it would kind of make the cash shop portion of the titles make a lot more sense. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the other section of the VCDs as well. And I started losing weight in October, and since this is the October VCD, I figured it would be a good time to weigh myself. I was at 453 pounds last October. I know, a fucking fatty, but now I am just feeling so much healthier and cleaner. My thoughts are more organized. People treat me with more dignity and respect, just all over, just living a better quality of life. So hopefully this time next year I can be at my desired weight. So with that said, Ryoichi signing out.